Her baby shower exposed the secret that ended my marriage. I've been married to Matt for 6 years. On paper, we looked good. In photos, even better. And his family? They looked like something out of a Hallmark Christmas special. The kind of family that wears matching pajamas on Christmas and calls it tradition. The kind that shows up early to everything and never leaves without leftovers. Where birthdays are treated like national holidays and every engagement, new job or dog adoption warrants a celebration. They were a unit. A loud, chaotic, inside joke-filled tribe. From the outside, it seemed like anyone would be lucky to marry in. But facades are funny things. They don't actually keep you warm. They just keep people from noticing how cold it really is underneath. From the beginning, I wasn't embraced. Not fully. I wasn't disliked either, not openly. It was something quieter than that. Something you can't quite point to, but you feel. A cold draft you can't find the source of. A door that never quite opens, even when you're holding the key. I was tolerated, politely, smiles that stopped at the teeth, hugs that were too quick, conversations where I'd speak, and it was like the air swallowed my words whole. If I asked a question, they'd answer, but the reply never came with curiosity. Just enough to be polite. Just enough to move on. I tried. Really, I tried. Year 1, I told myself it was just first-year awkwardness in the family. Year 2, I thought maybe I wasn't making the right effort. Year 3, I convinced myself family culture takes time. By year 6, I had memorized everyone's birthday, brought hostess gifts, laughed at jokes I didn't get, stayed late to help clean and baked. Gluten-free options, even though I eat gluten like it's a love language. Still, I wasn't in. Matt saw it, sort of. He'd wave it off with a gentle, "They're just a little quirky," or "they'll come around." I wanted to believe him. Because when you love someone, you try to love their world. And when their world doesn't love you back, you try harder. Because that's what love tells you to do. Just try harder. But I wasn't Kayla. Kayla, Matt's younger stepsister, was the gravitational center of the family. A golden girl with a glittering mess behind her, and people thanked her for it. She didn't walk into rooms, she commanded them. She didn't just speak, she performed. And no matter what she did, the applause never stopped. Dropped out of college mid-semester? She's just exploring her path. Got a DUI? She's struggling right now. Let's show her compassion. Every mistake was rebranded as resilience. Every chaos she created was a celebration. Me? I forgot to bring wine to Thanksgiving one year, and I was teased for it every holiday since. Not lovingly, sharply. The kind of teasing that slices a little too close to the bone. I was the over-organizer, the too serious one, the girl who made things a little too much. Still, I stayed. Not because I loved them, I didn't, but because I loved Matt. And when you love someone, you hold your breath a little longer. You tell yourself love means loyalty. Love means learning how to fold yourself. Smaller so you fit inside the lives that came before you. Then Kayla announced she was pregnant. The family practically lit up in synchronized joy. Group chats erupted. Calendars were cleared. Baby name debates turned into full-on events. A literal countdown calendar with stickers appeared in Matt's mom's kitchen. But no one mentioned a baby shower. Weeks passed. Then one night over dinner, my mother-in-law sighed dramatically and said, "It's such a shame no one's planning anything for Kayla." And then she looked right at me. So did Matt. That pause, that silence, it wasn't a request. It was an assignment. And like every other time, I filled in the silence. I'll do it. I told myself this was the chance. The moment I finally got to prove myself. The project that could earn me the seat I'd been building all these years. I would make it beautiful, thoughtful, memorable. I planned that shower like it was my thesis. The venue was booked. Custom storybook princess invitations in soft watercolors. A diaper cake shaped like a castle. Champagne mocktails ready to be poured. Hand-cut name tags shaped like crowns. I stayed up until 3 a.m. gluing pearls onto handmade decor, reprinting signs and curling ribbon. Every dollar of the $1,347 spent was accounted for. Every detail carefully chosen and tied to something Kayla once mentioned in passing. Matt didn't help, not once. When I asked if he could assemble party favors, he said, "You're just better at this kind of stuff." His family? Silent. No offers of time, money, or help. Kayla's reactions were lukewarm at best. I guess that could work? Not what I imagined, but okay. "I trust you," she'd say, and then demand last-minute changes. I watched the sun rise as I tied the last gold bow. For one brief moment, standing in the finished venue, I felt a flicker of pride and hope. Maybe this would be the moment I was seen. Kayla showed up 45 minutes late. No hug, no smile, just a slow glance and a barely concealed frown. "This is it?" she muttered. She scrolled on her phone the whole time. Didn't eat. Refused photos. Left early. "No thank you. Not then, not later." That night, I cried in the bathroom with the water running. Matt heard, but all he said was, "She's hormonal. Don't take it personally." 2 weeks later, I opened Instagram. There it was. Kayla's real baby shower. Balloon arches. A neon pink baby K sign. Coordinated outfits. A professional photographer. Personalized party favors. She hadn't told me. The caption said, "Only real ones at the real party." Chosen family means everything. That weekend, over dinner, the family buzzed about it. One of Matt's cousins turned to me and asked, "Why didn't you post pictures from the first one?" Before I could answer, Kayla smirked and said, "It was more like brunch at a funeral home." "Still, effort counts, right?" They laughed. Even Matt smiled. And that was it. I snapped. I told them how much I spent, how hard I worked, how I had hoped just once I'd matter. Kayla blinked, then said flatly, "I didn't ask you to do any of that." Matt said, "Let's just drop it. You kinda hijacked her baby shower, babe. She just wanted something fun, not your Martha Stewart thing." Hijacked. That word cracked something open. Kayla leaned back. "Yeah, your energy was just off. It felt controlling." I stood up, I left. No one followed. Not even Matt. That night, while he was in the shower, his phone lit up. A message from Kayla. "I know it got messy, but it worked. She'll back off now. Love you." I scrolled through and saw everything. Flirty texts. Inside jokes. Her calling me the fun sponge. Him saying, "She's not forever. You are." I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just packed. Passport, laptop, documents, essentials. I went to my best friend Kara's place. Slept 14 hours straight. The next day, Matt showed up, pale and hollow-eyed. "I miss you," he said. "Kayla's going through something." I was just supporting her emotionally. I handed him the printed messages. He flipped through them, silent. He said, "You're being dramatic." "She understands me. You're just intense." But I hadn't told him what I really knew. So I asked him, "Whose baby is it, Matt?" My voice trembled. He looked away, then whispered, "It's mine." "I just wanted to keep her safe," he said. "Keep the family together." And suddenly, it all clicked. The cold shoulders, the polite walls, the inside jokes, the fake smiles. The baby shower was never about welcoming new life. It was about protecting the secret everyone already knew. Matt was the father. Kayla was more than a stepsister. And I had always been an outsider. But secrets like that don't stay secret forever. 2 weeks after I left, one of Kayla's friends got drunk and spilled everything online, tagging everyone, posting names, screenshots, dates, messages, even ultrasound appointments. The whole story was out. It went viral in our town within 48 hours. Matt lost his job. Kayla lost her dignity. The family lost control of their carefully crafted narrative. The scandal blew everything open. Kayla lost primary custody. A paternity test confirmed that Matt was the father. CPS got involved. Matt couldn't claim custody without implicating himself further. And Kayla was deemed emotionally unfit. In the end, the baby was placed with a foster family while the courts sorted through the mess. Kayla got supervised visits. Matt got silence from the family he tried to protect. And me? I got everything. The house. The savings. The settlement. Even the dog who never liked Kayla anyway. The divorce was messy, but the truth was louder than their denial. His family scrambled to keep up appearances. But once the truth settled in, all they had left was each other. The holiday performances stopped, the smiles faded, and the illusion of perfection finally crumbled. Kayla moved 2 towns over, alone with no job, no safety net, and nothing left to hide behind. Matt moved in with his dad, who didn't speak to him for the first month. No one sided with them except their family. And now, it's been 6 weeks. I live alone now, in a quiet apartment that fills with golden light each morning. There's a small balcony where I sip my coffee and learn to breathe again, not just survive, but really breathe. Slowly, fully, like my lungs finally belong to me. And here's what I've come to understand. You can hand someone your heart wrapped in gold foil, tied with care, timed perfectly, and they'll still say it's too much, if they were never willing to hold it in the first place. So now, I throw parties for myself. I set the table for one with candles, music, and laughter. I dance barefoot in the kitchen, because I'm done waiting to be chosen. I choose myself, and that's all I need. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.